So you've written about what makes a great flashcard and how to write it. First, why is writing a good flashcard hard to do? And if it is hard, what are some tips for us?
Sure. Well, the simple act of writing a question and answer is something that we develop as a skill very early on, but it actually is more of an art than that to really get it in a format that is going to help ensure that you remember things better and that people that you might share it with remember things better. And there's 5 things to remember. Number 1 is keep it very simple. The beauty of flashcards is they help us present really quick, easy knowledge bites. And you'll see so many people write flashcards that have hundreds of words, really, really tiny writing, which isn't something that you can quickly flip through and say, I know this, I don't know this, and really break down into groups that are efficient for your own study purposes. So keep it really simple. Number 2, keep it relevant. Don't create flashcards for something that you don't really need to learn. You know, for every single date that you see in your history book, for every little fact, make sure that you're writing flashcards for things that matter and things that you actually will want to study. Number 3, chunk your content. There's going to be a lot of things that you might have to remember in huge lists. For example, maybe you're trying to remember the order of presidents. You're not going to write every single president on a single flashcard. It might, though, make sense to say who were the presidents between 1836 and the Civil War, and you could just list those half dozen presidents right there in that chunk, and you could remember them in bits. And research shows that we memorize things a lot better in chunks. Number 4, if there's a lot of information that you just kind of have to have all on one flashcard, because it's just the smallest amount that it could be broken into, at least use bullets so that you can quickly visually see the main points. What were the main causes of World War I? Bullet, 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 rather than a big paragraph that's not as easy to skim. And number 5, vary your question format. So you might have one vocabulary question that says, what's the definition of this word? But you might have the next one that says, what's a word that means the following? So it's using a different mental skill to conjure up the right answer. And by doing all of these things, you're ensuring that your study time is going to be used more effectively, and that you'll actually have a reference that you could possibly use after the test or whatever other purpose that you've created it for. And this goes not just for software like Brainscape, able to create flashcards for, but also just for paper flashcards that you're writing yourself.
Thank you.
You're welcome.